That means he's got pretty good reaction time as well. And then he knows about the log area too. He's got an up close position there so that he can only see the top of the guy's head. Time for another episode of Guess the Rank. And here's how to play. Basically, we're going to be given a clip, and we're going to decide what rank that clip is. If I'm off by 1 rank, I'll get 1 star. If I'm directly on target, I'll get 2 stars. And if I'm off by more than 1 rank, I won't get any stars. So the very first clip here seems to be on Inferno. Let's see how this goes. It looks like he is over here towards Banana playing the B site. Gonna play it a little bit aggressively here, dropping a Molotov over there by logs. Kind of just blocking them from pushing up. Throwing a nade over there to do a little bit of damage for anyone just sitting at the bottom there. Keeps peeking out over here on the right-hand side. Is going to spot out one guy. Gets an easy pick on that first guy. I like how he's playing this so far. Now he's going to play out a little bit wider. And a guy jumps up. He's able to get the pick. Sees that guy's head as he jumps up on the logs. And is able to get a nice kill there. Definitely some good shots. And actually, the more passive style with the Molotovs really shows that he's probably a higher rank. He seems to know how to play the game, understand how to use his utility, and understands where they're going to be and how they're going to try to peek out onto him. So he's able to get that first guy. He's able to flick over and pick this guy who jumps up behind the wall. That means he's got pretty good reaction time as well. And then he knows about the log area too. He's got an up close position there so that he can only see the top of the guy's head. And the other guy's going to have a hard time spotting him out as well. And because of that, it actually gives him enough time to react. So I'm going to go with a higher rank here. I'm actually going to go straight all the way up to global with this one. Oh, I was close. Supreme Master First Class. You know, just 1 rank off. He definitely knew how to play this map. He definitely knew what he was doing. The only thing he could have done a little bit better, I guess, is maybe used a little bit more utility. And the majority of players said that it looked like LEM to them, which I guess I can understand, especially if you're only paying attention to the shots and not watching how he's moving around the map and what peaks he's going for exactly. All right, let's move on to the next case. And as you can see, it's going to be Inferno once again. And let's see what we find this time.
There's a lot towards the B bomb site.
This guy is repeating, there's a lot towards the B bomb site. He knows to rotate over here because of his teammate's call. Spamming into that smoke, pulled out a nade, jumping around a little bit. Throws that nade and hopping his way over here towards the back. One guy pushing into sight, able to spray him down. Sprays down the next one. Decent spray control, but honestly, I wasn't super impressed with his aiming ability with the first kill. Is able to pull out that USP and kills the last guy. This is going to be one of those cases I'm definitely going to have to watch again. I wonder if there's any way I can clear up the quality here just a little bit, because I want to really see how his crosshair is moving. Now, as they're rotating over in there, he knows that they don't have positioning in the site yet. Now he knows there's one guy over there by Grill, pushing his way up. Able to take down the first one and the second. Yeah, he can't be that bad because he's got pretty good spray control. And while the other team isn't doing anything crazy, that first guy really seems to delay turning around here. Watch this part right here. See, he starts shooting at him. The other guy could have shot towards him a little bit, but he actually like overturned. And that's going to make me think it's a little bit lower rank. And of course, the last guy with the R8. That's going to take a little bit off the rank as well. I only really know one person that is actually, you know, a really solid player that goes around with the R8, unless, you know, someone's trolling. And with the score being 11-13, good chance that this person isn't trolling and actually trying to win this game. Alright, so because of that, I'm going to lower it a little bit more. Originally, because the good spray control, I was thinking maybe LEM, but watching the player drop it down to DMG, I'm going to drop it down one more time to double AK. Let's see if I am right. Oh, and it looks like it is DMG. Again, 1 rank off, and let's look here. It looks like the majority of players said DMG, actually. Most people were right on the nose with it. A few said a little bit higher, and of course I'm in the area that said just a little bit lower. You could definitely tell it wasn't on the extreme high end of the spectrum by the way he was playing and by the way the enemies were. And of course it was definitely not in the lower area just because he had such good control over his rifle. With that, let's move on to the next clip. Alright, we're going to find ourselves on Mirage. Mirage is a map that is the most played in Faceit, for sure. Wow, I got a little confused just because usually these things aren't overly edited, but he all of a sudden went up to the top of mid, Now he's over here, so it's cut up. All right, so now that I know that it's cut up to an extreme extent, I'm going to watch it again, and maybe I'll be able to focus on how the players are actually playing. So he was down there in mid. We don't actually see how he rotated. It's going to make it hard because it is cut like this. We don't really get to see what he's doing between the kills, and that's actually very important. He is able to get a kill there onto the guy in sight. Good reaction time onto that. It gets this double kill here at the beginning, and looks like he was really just going for one guy, pulling down, and got lucky with that second kill. Didn't look like it was controlled so much. Here he is going to spray this guy down in the back. Decent spray control. Good reaction time. The enemies are kind of just crouched in locations. I understand that guy thought he was going to catch him off. And these guys right here, they kind of got in each other's way. It's really hard to judge because, you know, he is catching everyone off guard in positioning. So they're not exactly moving right. That guy over there close to the wall right there kind of did jiggle it and fall back. But yeah, I wouldn't say he has the best aim. Really relying on his play style to get the best angle on people and, you know, make sure he gets them while they're at a disadvantage. But yeah, at least from what I see in this clip, he doesn't seem like he has the best aim. And considering he did cut this, I think that he's pretty proud of this clip. So I'm going to have to go with a lower rank here. Last guy I said was double AK, and he ended up being DMG. So I think I'm going to go with double AK once again. Let's look at it one more time, what the possibilities are here. We got double AK and we got AK. You know what? I'm actually going to go down one more from the last one and say AK. Oh my goodness! There is no way. There is no way! How is he Legendary Eagle? I mean, look at this. I'm not the only one that was confused by this clip. 17% said a little bit lower than me, but 24% agreed with me, and that's the majority, or in the double AK region. This is where I was thinking too, this area right here. But it turns out that he was all the way up here, and while 14% did say LEM, the majority of people were thinking somewhere in between gold and double AK. This might have been a clip from Europe or something where they don't rely as much on aim and movement mechanics. You know, they like to outsmart you over there, that's for sure. Anyways, guys, this was a lot of fun. Definitely got tricked by the last guy. Hopefully that doesn't happen next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did in the comments below. Were you guys right on your guesses? And as always, have a great day.